The issue of the parts is very important, the authenticity of the part, because the parts which are authentic, they have been going through a lot of tests and retesting and quality control check. And the issue is that when you have a bogus part, if you have a fictitious part being used, you don't know what's going to happen to that part, if it's up to the tolerance, up to the measurement or not. And the issue is that unlike your car, if you put a bad part in that and something breaks down, you can pull the car to the side of the road and call AAA. There is not such a thing in the case of aviation. In the case of aviation, there are some parts that are very critical, and they could have a very deterministic and decisive impact on the safety and reliability and integrity of your system. And that's why if we have parts that are not real, if we have parts that they are not up to the standards set by manufacturer, and they don't satisfy the test, then they could cause some problem. They could basically eventually fail. They may not fail today, they may not fail tomorrow, but it's like playing Russian roulette. I think it looks good for FAA, because that means that they're really doing their job, and I wish they did the same level of scrutiny in some other cases that we are now causing the grounding of 400 737 MAX. I think FAA should be saluted for this. I don't know, was it the fault of Boeing? Was it the fault of their system that they put in place, or maybe they have changes in statistical quality control that they use? The issue that we are seeing about 737, the way that it was designed, the way that it was launched, the way that it was certified by FAA, this whole system puts to question the launching of this aircraft. And I think it's for the first time, could be, as I put in my op-ed, first time in the history that the action or inaction of a company in the United States and its regulator, Boeing and FAA, affects the lives and well-beings of hundreds of thousands of people around the world. So this is a very important issue. We cannot bring back 346 lives that we lost. We really need to learn lessons from that, because God knows, next year, if we don't fix the problem, that's going to happen here. When the safety decisions are overridden by financial decision, and then there is not enough regulatory oversight. This case of 737 really puts it into question how we are going to be regulating or certifying our complex system, the automated system. And the way that Boeing trying to push it and put the blame on the foreign operators and still resisting simulator training because of the financial thing, this is unconscionable.